as we move forward on this with the understandings we had yesterday. And when I reread the comments, I realized how angry I was when I wrote the comments. And I still am. I'm just not going to give voice to that because there's no value in it right now. And I was worried about a digression, and causing a digression, but we just had a little door opening there, so I'll jump into the void. Lots of things make us angry from time to time. I have been reported in the media as proposing some changes for the OPS school board. It's the only 12-member school board in the state. There's one bigger in the nation. I propose taking it down to 5. And I have to be honest, received support from people I've never received support from before for this concept. People who normally have never had a good thing to say about anything I've tried to do have been on board with this. Some of them, and I won't name names, have been so disturbing to me that they're on my side that I've thought about rethinking my whole position. So this is going forward. And I propose taking it, as I said, from 12 to 5. Now here's what I find disturbing, though. OPS has started having hearings on, and taking input, I guess, on how a superintendent should be selected. And they've invited select citizens to come testify, and I don't know if these are open to the public. I don't think they are. One gentleman was testifying last week, and he said we need someone who can be fiscally responsible, read a balance sheet, blah, blah, blah. And he was interrupted. And it was alleged those comments were deemed to be racist, to say that. And that gentleman who made that interruption, who serves on the Omaha City Council and whose wife is on the school board, was asked by the media, did you really mean to call that gentleman a racist? And he said, well, no. What I meant was that Senator Lautenbach's proposal to change the number of people on the OPS school board is racist and sexist. So I'm hoping this gives you a window into the difficulty in accomplishing things in Omaha, whether we're talking about the Board of Education or otherwise, because we've already gone there, and there's not even a bill yet. I would note that I didn't develop this in a vacuum. There are 12 seats now, and there are 2 majority-minority districts in North Omaha. If I go to 5, or we go to 5, there would be 1 majority-minority district in Omaha. And by my count, 1 in 5 is a greater percentage of representation than 2 in 12. And that's math, that's not opinion. And the fact that that could be lost on someone perhaps explains some of the budgetary woes the city of Omaha has encountered, because this is simple math and it's being lost, and I'm being accused of being a racist for even proposing it. And this is despicable. It is just plain despicable. When I first floated this idea, and there may be an article coming about this, so I thought I would address it. When I first floated this idea, someone who doesn't normally agree with me on things told someone else, well, don't trust him.
1 minute, Senator.
Sorry?
1 minute.
Thank you. Don't trust Lautenbach. He doesn't care about OPS. I think I can address the sheer idiocy of that statement with one fact. My children go to OPS. I don't think it is very wise to stand here and say, I don't care what happens at OPS when I send my kids there. And if this type of talk, saying that this is racist and sexist to propose change, is meant to deter me, then the people who are saying that have just made a huge mistake, because it is going to have quite the opposite effect. This will be my mission, and I will see this through. And I wish this despicable kind of thing would end. And I wish we could discuss things on the merits rather than making these kind of accusations and going to these kind of hateful allegations. But apparently we can't, but we'll have the discussion just the same. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator Lautenbach. Chair recognizes Senator Christ.
I have to rise one more time. the young man that was visiting us in the balcony that had to leave is expressing my